is the one of will. Your will. You know your will, your irada. We all have a will. And our will is often bound to our motivations. The exercising of our will is going to be bound to what motivates us, right? When you're motivated by something, you go about doing that thing, right? You go about seeing it through, right? The act of you doing this is the engagement of will, your will. You get that? It's your will that is, that sense of will that we've been given to do things, which is tied to our motivation to do things, right? He's pointing out that that's your soldier. That will that you have is your soldier. So now obviously the greater questions of what do we let our will go towards and why? What should be our motivations? You see what I'm saying? But fundamentally, there's our will. I say this often. I've said it before. A great example of this is really something quite simple. You hear people talk about, like, come to class. Oh man, it's time. Yeah, you know, class in the morning and this, that. Oh, At a drop of a beat, heartbeat, if their friend, son, and it's amazing when you say all the stuff. Oh, you know, work and they're just busy. And I don't know. All the kind of like mundane things of life in that sense become stated as if responsibility, you know, family, kids, all that stuff suddenly comes out, right? Yeah. Now let's throw something else in there, which would be their mate just calls them, says, what are you doing in the evening? Oh, yeah, just at home, you know. And he goes, oh, let's go out, let's grab some food. Sounds like a plan, let's do it. Now you understand what I'm saying? This is our thing. Until we understand to overly attend, and I mean overly in the sense of consistently and dominantly, predominantly, use our will to do that which is frequently acts of obedience, we're off the radar. You get it? And comes back to what we said right at the beginning. The challenge here is what? What does the nafs want? The nafs always wants that which is comfortable, that which is pleasurable, that which is, you know, and that is in the immediate sense of comfort it delivers, you see. While the emir, if you give the emir charge for the reasons we're saying, right, and you consciously attending to the emir as we should, you'd be a lot more careful how much you give of that to it. No, listen to my words. I'm not saying you don't, okay? Our deen's balance. You have to be careful though, because you're what? This is why Imam Ghazali says about a brilliant, he says, what's taqwa? Taqwa is what? Two things. One is the obligation of what taqwa is in observing the halal and haram. That's basic level taqwa. You move to the next level of taqwa, is to what? He says, is to not unmindfully indulge in the halal. That's a statement. To not unmindfully indulge in the halal.